you. Tell us where you're from. We're going to wait for a couple of minutes to make sure everyone's come in. But while we're waiting, tell us, how you feel. Tell us what it's like, where you're from. Tell us.
And while you're waiting, we will play you a video just so that we can welcome all of our others in. All right. So please, look at our video and we will check where you are from.
Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now feeling lost without you and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now feeling lost without you and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long, want you. Watch all night, 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 watch all night. Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long.
All right. Honestly, we should play it one more time to make sure everyone comes in on time. What do you think, Kathy?
Absolutely, absolutely. But while you guys are watching, please make sure if you are struggling to enter Zoom, please make sure that you are live streaming on our YouTube channel as well. I know that a lot of people will be live streaming on the YouTube channel as well. So please do that.
Absolutely. So don't forget that while we're making sure everyone's in place one more time.
Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long, want you. Watch all night, 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 watch all night. Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Shuma. Thank you so much. So I'm not sure about you, but that got me really, really excited for the global finals. So I hope that it's going to get everyone really, really excited. Today, we would like to interact with you, tell you a little bit more about how global finals is going to be run. So welcome. I see we've got from Azerbaijan, Iraq, North Macedonia. We have our famous William from the Republic of Turtles. So welcome, everybody. Please make sure that you have invited your friends. Hello to everybody on YouTube. So Nigeria, hi. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to give you a little brief presentation about what we will be doing in the global finals. So what will the global finals entail? Uma, maybe you have a few words you want to say. I'll get my screen shared so long.
Of course. Well, First off, I just want to make sure that everyone feels comfortable today during this presentation. Some of you might be seasoned Eagles joining us for many a time, and some of you might be new and wondering what's all this about. So today is really for everyone. We're going to make sure that everyone has all their questions answered. If you do have questions, keep them in the chat. See if you can ask us in our Q&A session, contact us, and follow us on our social media. But when it comes down to it, today is really going to be a good overview on what the Global Finals entails, what we're going to be doing, and what you can do to prepare for it. So, Cassie, I see that you're ready. If you want, you can.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I see some of you already asking questions. Please hold your questions just until we finished with the presentation. I know how excited you all are, and that's great. Let's just hold our questions just until the end, because during the presentation, we might have answered your questions already. All right. So yes, guys, welcome again. Of course, you know that we are Teeneagle, and this is us. So we have our two categories, which you guys are so familiar with. So we have our EAGLETS, which is grade 5 to grade 8. And then we have our EAGLES, which is grade 9 to grade 12, as you know. As well as Teeneagle is an international English language competition for students, like I said, from grade 5 to grade 12. And what's really, really great is that it is accredited and certified by Brookhouse College, which is one of the UK's top colleges. So if you head over to the Brookhouse College website, you will find under their partnerships, Teeneagle is firing up there. So that is really, really amazing. All right, so just to clarify for you, the global finals. So where will you be staying during the global finals? So you as participants and our supervisors will be staying at Brunel University in London. And when are the global finals? From the 31st of July to the 7th of August 2022. All right, so we just have a couple of months and we have then the global finals. So if you take a look, you can also download this material from our website, and we can put it in the chat for you as well. We can put the downloads link there for you, and you can download this and have it readily available at your convenience. So our global finals UK, as you see, from your departure, we have got the schedule for you. So we've got from the morning to the evening, we've got activities booked for you. We've got the competition days. We've got many activities for you forward to. So we are really, really excited. And for those of you who are still waiting for the online round, we do have our online round on the 7th of May. So for those of you who are still waiting for that, best of luck. Tell your friends to register. We've got the 1st of May, which is the registration deadline for the online. And as soon as that you've got your results, we would love for you to register then for the global finals. But for those of you who have, yes, Uma, go for it.
Go back for a second for me, please. We might have some people that are completely new and they don't know what the online competition is. So can you just give us a quick run through of what this online competition is?
Yes. Yes, of course. So for those of you who are not aware of the online round and you are new to Teeneagle, Teeneagle has their online competition on the 7th of May, like I said. So we have two resources, one book and one film. So depending on your country and your category, which we said earlier are our EAGLETS and EAGLES, will depend on what resource you will be studying. So you can visit our website. In fact, we will show you at the end what resources you need to study. And then what's even more exciting is that all gold medalists will receive a 10% discount for the global finals, as well as all platinum medalists will receive a 20% discount. So that is really, really exciting for those of you who are still entering or are still waiting to do the online round. And exclusively for our country, with 300 or more participants in each age category, first place students will get 100% discount, so that's something to look forward to, as well as second place will get 75% discount and third place will get 50%. So that is really, really something also to look forward to in terms of your discounts and then qualifying for the global finals, which we will be talking more in detail about today.
Right. Thank you so much. That was a perfect explanation. If anybody hasn't done the online competition, I can't wait to see them.
Yeah, of course. I can't wait to see them as well. More importantly, I can't wait to see them in the UK.
Absolutely. Tell us more about the UK.
All right, so we have also put together, I know most of our parents would like to come with the participants. So we've put together a tour package for our parents as well. So they can also visit the downloads page. We've put together a nice little booklet for them of what is included in the parents' brochure. So our parents will get time spent with their children on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday as well. Parents will be staying in a separate hotel, dependent on where they book in the UK. So at Brunel University will only be our supervisors, as well as, of course, our Teeneagle team and our participants. So that is really something exciting for the parents. If you haven't downloaded the brochure, please download the brochure. We will put the link in the chat as well for you. Take a look, and we'd love to meet you as well in the UK. So that's what we've put together for our parents. So now, speaking a bit more about the details. So we have our registration fee for the global finals. So remember, like I said, with the discount for the online round. So the global finals registration fee is £1,200. However, I said the 10% is for all gold medalists and 20% discount for all platinum medalists. So that will come off this registration fee. However, having said that, the registration fee covers your 7 nights and 8 days accommodation, your daily English lessons and activities, your London, Oxford, and Cambridge city tours and transportation, which I know myself I'm really excited for, your airport pickup and drop off, all entrance fees for the attractions, 3 meals daily, as well as all the gifts about the competition. So it's really, really an opportunity of a lifetime for our learners. So the only thing that the registration fee does not include is the visa expenses, their air tickets, and their personal expenses like spending money, etc. So that is what the registration fee covers. All right, so the global finals, the actual competition.
Yes. What are we actually doing? Should I take over for this? Can I please take over?
Yeah, you can go for it. You can go for it. So what I just want to explain to them about our 6 categories is we have 4, which are the top 4 that you see here, which are our knowledge, quiz, writing, challenge, spelling bee, and persuasive speaking. Those are all our compulsory categories. So these categories are all categories that our participants have to partake in the global finals. And then they will see that we've got there our special areas, which is our talent show and short video challenge, which I know you will be speaking more about just now, but these are 2 voluntary areas. So our global final categories, we have 6, 4 of which are compulsory and 2 are voluntary. But I know you're going to give us all the nitty-gritty detail and explain to us in further. So I'll leave it over to you to carry on.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Let me just share my screen as well so I can just take over. So like my lovely coworker has explained, we do have 6, 4 of which of these categories are considered mandatory. So we're going to go into a little bit more detail and explain these categories, what we're going to be asking, what we're going to be grading, all of this good stuff. And honestly, I'd love to know which ones you guys are most excited about. Tell us, in the chat, which one you think you're going to absolutely nail, and we're looking forward to them. For those of you who are a bit more seasoned or who have already done our Teeneagle Online round, then the knowledge quiz is old hat. But for those of you who are new, the knowledge quiz is a multiple choice exam. So you will be asked to complete 50 questions in 60 minutes. All of the resources that you've used for Teeneagle Online, meaning 1 book and 1 film, it's the exact same resources for the global finals and for the knowledge quiz. So all of our questions are straight from there. But this is an international competition. We want to see that you haven't just read or watched it, you've understood it. We can ask you things like, where does this story take place? And anything to, why did the main character lie about their actions? So make sure you read your resources, watch your resources, and think critically about your resources. Now, that's the first one, but there's 3 other challenges in the global finals that we have to get to. And the big one is the writing challenge. So in the writing challenge, participants are first randomly grouped together in groups of 3, and each group will be given a list of 3 available topics. Within your group, you guys choose your topics and you guys actually work together to outline and discuss it, meaning that you guys are allowed to ask each other for help within your group, use any and all materials you can find, the internet, your notes, even bringing the book with you to the competition. However, when it comes down to the actual writing, that's what you do by yourself. So at the end of the writing challenge, we want every person to submit 1 page, either short essay or short story. And what we're looking on here is organization and the use of your arguments. So this is something that I know a lot of people really like to know. They ask, how do you grade us? Really quickly, we want to see that it's in a good style for an essay, that you have the right tone, you have the right paragraphs and headings. We want to see that your actual information has been made in the right way. Do you have good arguments that work together? Do you have a good introduction and a good conclusion? What about research? If you're allowed sources, use them, back your arguments up and show us why you think in the way you do. And finally, show us this level of analysis and show us that you've really understood the topic that we've given you. If you do all of this, you'll have a phenomenal essay. I can't wait to read them. If you love writing, tell us about it. Give us a heart or a thumbs up in the chat. This is, personally what I'm looking forward to.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think for me, one of the things that I'm looking most forward to is the creativity and the teamwork and the making of friends. I think for me, I really can't wait to see everybody working together, putting our brains together and seeing what everybody comes up with. I think it's really exciting.
Absolutely. And speaking of working together, we have one other challenge where they are again organized in random groups of 3 participants, and that's our persuasive speaking. So what happens here is, again, you get a new random group with 3 participants, and each participant will have their own unique topic to talk about. But the group is only going to have 1 minute to brainstorm together. That means, again, you're allowed to ask for help, but you really have to work together as a team to make sure everyone gets the help they need. After you're done brainstorming, each participant gives a speech that's 2 minutes long. We want to mention here that while it's creative, we don't really allow props or costumes. We do allow brief notes, just if you glance them to, remember what you're supposed to say, but not reading directly, obviously. What we're really looking for, though, is this creativity, this originality, and a wide use of space and language. So again, you can see our criteria here. We want an organized speech. We want an introduction and a conclusion. We want a coherent speech, having these ideas that have connections, but we also want to see that you're using language in creative ways, using lots of different words and some really great grammatical structures, as well as using, everything you have to make a really great persuasive speak that convinces people, which is, can I change my answer? I'm looking forward to this most anyway. But we do have, that's 3, which means we have 1 more mandatory challenge, which is our spelling bee. Now, our spelling bee is done in 2 stages. We have the actual written competition, where a judge will say a word and its definition, and the participant will write it down. Now, the actual graded competition is all on paper, but the people who really work hard and want to show off their stupendous spelling skills, they're going to be the ones that get to go on stage and share their successes with the rest of the participants. With our spelling bee oral showcase, we'll keep going until we have, our top participants that can claim their crown proudly. Every time I said S, this is, I'm really excited. The oral showcase is always, so full of energy and competition, and it's really great to
Absolutely.
Happy. So again, those are the 4 mandatory ones. We had the knowledge quiz, the writing challenge, persuasive speaking, and the spelling bee. But we also have 2 optional events, the short film and the talent show. So let's get really quickly into those events. Again, these are optional. We'd love to see, you compete in them, but you don't have to feel like you're being forced to. Now,
Absolutely.
our short film, though, within our short film, this is the category for our aspiring film producers, our directors, our screenwriters, our actors, and our all-around camera-loving creatives. Participants choose one of the topics given from a list that you'll be able to find on our website soon and create a 2 to 3 minute film. So this is really crucial. Less is more. We want a minimum of 2 minutes and a maximum of 3 minutes. What's important to know about the short film competition is one film can have up to 3 official creators. So you and 2 of your friends can officially work together to create this film, which is even better in the spirit of, teamwork and competition. The second thing is that the films have to be submitted before the global finals actually start. So the official deadline for submission is the 15th of July. You'll be able to find submission guidelines in detail, again, on our website. And the third thing is that submitting actually means that you are allowing Teeneagle to potentially use a little bit of your films as commercial material. And what that means is we might fall so in love with your short film that we decide to use it as examples for future participants and competitions and show the world what you've done in such a way that everyone else can look up to it. I hope you guys have been paying attention. There is a little surprise quiz at the end. Maybe I shouldn't tell you that, but we'll see how well you guys have been following. Now, just to quickly go on, like we said, this is optional. So we're looking, however, for well-organized content and a wide range of language. By content, we're really talking about things like plot. Is there a solid beginning, middle, and end? Is this end logical? Is the setting, helpful? Are the characters people with flaws and hopes and dreams? And the way the characters speak, does it mean something? Is it realistic? But also we enforce creativity on everywhere possible. And that means we don't want just creativity with plot, we want creativity with language. We want to see a wide range of vocabulary, a great range of grammar, and a use of literary devices where you really take this film and you push it to the max. Now, that's the short film. And we have one optional category left, which is our talent show. And in our talent show, participants are asked to demonstrate any talent that they can think of: drawing, dancing, playing music, anything possible, as long as it's less than 5 minutes. So if you guys want, if you're interested, tell us in the chat what you'd like to show us. But we also want to say this talent show isn't competitive. So it's more there to promote teamwork, participation, and presentation, but it's not graded in any way. It really is just for fun. So those are the 2 optional ones, the short film and the talent show. Let us know what you're looking forward to.
Yeah, I think that's really, really exciting. So while they are telling us what their talent is, or perhaps what they looking forward to the most about global finals in terms of the actual competition, I think I'm looking forward to all of our talents being shown. It just shows us how unique and diverse everyone is around the world. And I'm so excited. That's really the only word that I have at the moment. Just excited, there's no other way to put it.
I am astonished by the range. Is befuddled, but let's not use befuddled. Excited is the best word for it. But there is one thing we have left. Yes, we hadn't talked about awards yet. So that's always the question, right? What do I get to win? So
absolutely.
Let's talk about awards. All participants in the global finals will receive a certificate of participation and a certificate of achievement. Now, you can go on our website and find a lot more detail about how we decide certificates of achievement, but we also give out certain discounts. For example, all of our participants will receive 10% off for online English courses from Teeneagle. So this is something that you can keep working with and keep improving your English with. However, all participants will also receive 10% off on their first year in selected universities within the United Kingdom. Incredible. You could literally...
That's absolutely amazing.
I know, you could study in the United Kingdom through Teeneagle, which is, it blows my mind that we've been able to set that up. Even better though, we have a special discount just for our Teeneagle Global Final participants for their first year of education at Brookhouse College. We have 25% off. And like we've mentioned at the beginning of this presentation, Brookhouse College is an international residential college in the very heart of England. Their focus is on giving students with big dreams the capacities and resources they need to achieve it. So that's anything down from specific courses so you can get into the right university to soft skills training so you can present and compete better. It has an extensive history of students getting into top 25 educational institutions, and it is the perfect way to, achieve your dream. But when I pass my presentation over to my lovely coworker, I will also tell you, if you guys have new ideas, if you guys have ideas for other prizes, new competitions, and new categories, I'll drop the link to a survey that you can fill out below, and you can share those ideas with us. So if you really want a specific prize, let us know, and I'll drop it in a couple of minutes. Before I do that, this is just a small list of some of the universities that we have available to us as part of these 10% discount prizes. So you could potentially go to any single one of these universities on a discount. And finally, the last thing I'm going to say before I pass it over is the biggest part of competing, biggest negative part is anxiety on preparation, right? And you get a lot of people saying they're not sure how to prepare or what to prepare. This is not a competition where you should be anxious. So let's go over really quickly how you can prepare for the global finals and really achieve the best you can. For one, like we said, we don't add new resources. The resources you have for an online round are the same for the global round. So you can start by rewatching the movie or rereading the book, but do your own research. Read about interviews or watch video essays. Convince your friends to sign up with you so you can talk to your friends about these. Go through the resources and find new words that you find interesting and learn how to use them. Best of all, we're going to try and be putting future meetings out there where we're talking a little bit about how to make these speeches, how to write these kinds of essays, how to make these kinds of theories stick to your head. So that's also something you should be adding into your survey. If there's any kind of meeting you would like to see happen, tell us about it and we'll see the best we can do. So I'm going to thank you guys for following along. Tell me, I'm so excited to see what you have to say. Tell me what you're looking forward to the most, and I'm going to send the survey link in a little bit.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm sure that all of them really, really learned a lot from that presentation in terms of what they can expect from the global finals, especially how they will be assessed. I think a lot of learners wanted to know, how will we be assessed? So thank you so much for the informative information. I hope that it was as formative for the learners. I'm sure it was really great. So thank you so much. So in order for our learners to come to the UK and have this experience with us, right, they need to know how to register. So what I'm going to do is I will put the global finals link for those of you who haven't registered for the global finals. Time is running out. In fact, not time, but space. Space is running out really, really, really fast. So what I would encourage you to do is register. Very simple. So you will register with the link that is sent, and then you will either register as a student or a teacher, and then you will register as a parent if you are a parent. So this is what it will look like. So this is from our website. So this is the form that will come up, or the link, and this is what the form looks like. So you will fill in your details, your email address, as well as your country. All right, you will then fill in your school's details, your grade, and your teacher's details. Okay, and then from there, That's really it. Once you have submitted your form, and you have paid and you are registered for the global finals, the next step after that is to receive your email confirmation saying you receive your confirmation saying that we will see you in the global finals. So congratulations. In about 2 to 3 working days, you will also receive your visa application supporting documents. So you will receive these documents on email so that you can go to your embassy and apply for your visa should your country require a visa for this. All right. So those are the steps in order to get to the global finals. Let me see if I can post the link here. All right. So please, please, please tell all your friends to register. Get them as excited as you are. I'm sure you would like to travel with your friends as well. And we are so excited that you'll be able to make international friends. I mean, what an amazing opportunity, right? Uma, I'm sure when you were a student, you also really, really wanted to make international students, right?
Oh man, I jumped at the opportunity. I remember, begging my parents to go to this kind of stuff. Like these kinds of events were literally the peak of my school year because I was able to, go meet people from so many different other countries. It didn't matter that I was nearby, all of these venues all the time. It was just this idea of meeting people and doing new things and seeing the city in a different way. And on top of that, it was a great thing to have, once I started applying to different universities, having kinds of extracurriculars. My interview was fantastic. Let's just say that, like I loved this kind of experience.
No, absolutely, absolutely. So I'm still waiting to see what students are looking forward to the most. So please, please comment. I see a lot of you have a lot of questions. So we will get to those questions as soon as we have finished with our. Are we doing our little surprise survey now, quiz?
I think so. So we're going to have a little surprise survey.
Excellent.
We're going to do it over quizzes. I'm trying to figure out what I can send for them to join. So 1 second. In the chat, I'm going to be sending out the joining link, and I'm also going to be sharing out a game code. And then once we have a lot of people, that have come in, I'm going to share my screen and we're going to see how everything goes.
All right. So if I see we've got a few questions. So what we'll do is we'll answer the questions. We'll see you guys next week for the quiz. Invite your friends and let's have a quiz about global finals. All right. So I see some of you were asking about, let me just go up and have a look.
Lots of good questions we can see.
All right. So, Saif, I got my visa documents, but my parents still didn't get them. When will they be sent? All right. So as long as your parents have registered, they will then receive them next week. All right. So they will receive their visa documents next week. And then I see, is it Sharapov? Dear Cassie, how many students will participate in London? All right. So we have 300 participants. However, space is running out really quickly. And due to popular demand, we are trying to speak to the Brunel University to make space for more students. That is how much in demand it is. So if I were you, I'd get your friends on board, register for the global finals as time is running out. All right.
Make a way for Brunel University to have as many people as possible. What
Absolutely.
About Asena? Will we live in the accommodations alone or with other participants? Your accommodations are single. You are not going to be sharing your room with anybody else. Not even if you come with somebody, your rooms are your own. So you don't have to worry about sharing rooms. Everyone will have, a unique space for themselves.
Yes, absolutely. And then we have someone else that says as well, how much space is left? At the moment, we have about 15 spaces left, but we are speaking to the university and we are hoping for a lot more. However, we recommend that you register as quickly as possible. All right. So that is for Arwa. And then Is it Suwaiba? How are we going for outings? Yes, absolutely. If you have a look at our download section, you will see the schedule there for you. There are many, many outings and activities planned for you. And if you don't see it, you will be so excited when you see it. In fact, you will be so, so excited. Just as excited as we are to experience these outings with you.
Absolutely. And like obviously, just like everything else, it's subject to change, but we are doing our absolute best to shove as many different experiences and excursions and
absolutely
field trips. This is really supposed to be, days and days of, learning and progress and cultural experiences. So it's a complete immersion into the UK.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Saif says, do we apply for the visa application or do you apply for it? So Saif, we will give you the supporting documents to help you with the process. However, you need to go to your embassy in your country and apply for it yourself. Okay. So there are no bathrooms, but I know there are possible toilets. Is it
do we apply
Mazabin?
Or do you apply for it? We can just send you documents for your visa application. But when it comes to actually applying to the visa and getting the visa, that's going to have to be your responsibility. We can only help you by giving you things like an invitation letter to the UK or, helping you clear up any document difficulties, but you will have to apply.
Yes, absolutely. And Mazabin, will we not receive medals from the online competition? Depending on your country, some will only receive them online. So you will have to get in touch with our global partner in your country. All right.
Let's see.
Thank you. It's an absolute pleasure.
Absolutely.
Yes, of course you can have showers. They just might not be individual showers in your room. Of course you can have showers.
Remember, this is Brunel University. This is a really, really prestigious venue. What you're going to be staying in is dormitories meant for students that, study in these places abroad. They are 100%, accessible. They're en suite as far as I know. So I'm pretty sure some of these rooms, or actually, no, most of these rooms will at least have a shower. They're not going to be luxurious, but they are essentially miniature homes for you to stay in. So don't worry about showers or bathrooms. That's everything in your room.
Absolutely. So there was another question here as well. Can you say about the awards? So the awards for the global finals will be in Oxford, and we will be having an award ceremony. If your parents are in London itself and they have registered for the awards, to attend the awards, we will send them their invitation letter, and they're also more than welcome to attend the awards. All right. We don't want to go into too much detail because we need to leave some things for the global finals a nice surprise, right? So that is really, really exciting. I think in fact, everything is really exciting. And I now don't have any favorite part. They're all my favorite parts.
Yeah, you're allowed to have all favorite parts. There's one question here that's, it's a great philosophy. Why Teeneagle? I'm going to assume why the name Teeneagle or why goes Teeneagle. But I'm just going to tell you guys that the idea of Teeneagle, an eagle represents this idea of leadership and independence and power and bravery and strength. And that's all of these features that we'd love to see you compete in or bring to our competition. You as many opportunities as possible on an international scale.
Absolutely.
So when you're coming to London, you're not just coming to London for 8 days. You're coming to London to make connections for a lifetime that, can help you open, hundreds of doors in your future.
Absolutely. If someone had to say to me, can you use a few words to describe Teeneagle? Well, I mean, you had to use one word, I would say opportunity, because that is what Teeneagle represents and what we create, for our youth of today, because they are the future, and we take pride in helping them grow into the future that they want.
And speaking of which, I think this is a good place to finish it off. If anybody has really urgent questions, absolutely reach out to us, contact us, send us messages over social media or over email or over our website. Remember, officially, there's only about 15 places left to register. We are actively working to make those places have a lot more places available, but you should be registering as soon as possible, to confirm that you have your place in our great competition. Next week, maybe we can talk a little bit more about your resources, why Teeneagle on a larger scale, and we'll attempt to do this quizzes in a way where everyone can compete with a lot of technical information before the Zoom call. So we're absolutely looking forward to next week's Zoom.
Absolutely, absolutely. So what I'm going to do, a lot of children would like to, or learners, perhaps parents would like to know about the rooms. So what I've done is I have sent our global finals video to the chat. Have a look. It shows you everything about Brunel universities. All right. So please take a look at that.
So for now, thank you so much. Take a look at our videos, fill out our surveys, tell us what you think or what you'd like to see, or if you have any ideas, we'd love to hear them. Reach out to us. And if you're not following us on social media, first off, sad, why? But secondly, absolutely follow us on social media so you know when our next Zoom meetings are going to be on, where we're going to be talking more in detail about the actual resources for the global finals.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So this was, I think that's all. I think that's all we have time for today. But it was really great to have you guys join us. We will go into more detail about the resources next week as well. So keep your questions. You can ask us on our website as well. Go into our live chat, ask any questions. We will always be available to help you. All right. If you would like to know who the global partner is for your country, send us a message on the live chat. Tell us your name and surname and the country that you are requiring the details for. Okay. You can also email us and we will then send you the email address for them. Okay. So thank you so much, everybody, for your time. We will see you soon, we hope, but we will, in fact, see you online next week for our live. Please invite your friends. Let them know about this opportunity that we have presented for them. All right.
All right. Then thank you, guys. See you next time. Have a nice day, a nice weekend. Take care, guys.